Bit of a late start to the morning since there was no game drive, which would have started at 5 a.m. But I had a good sleep, much needed. Officially checked out, but I'm gonna take advantage of a bit of the Wi-Fi down here at the Wimpy's. Even though I don't really want to eat any other food, I might just grab a coffee or something. Just check in, and then I'll be out for the day in Kruger National Park. Hopefully see some wildlife. So I've left the camp, and I think I'm gonna just stick to the main roads that are paved. So I'm not getting my hopes up too high to see a whole lot of wildlife. I think anything I see will I'll be grateful for. But I'm gonna drive across the park and to the north a little bit. There's supposed to be like some massive tree. I think that would be really cool to see, and it's not gonna run away. So that's the plan anyway. First wildlife sighting of the day. We've got some sort of antelope over there nearby a watering hole. The only one around that I can tell. Without Eric, it's hard to identify which one's which. He knows them all. I'm doing my best to spot the animals while driving. It's a little lot more difficult than having a few other sets of eyes in the car. Totally didn't expect to see a rhinoceros so soon. I think I'm gonna have to rely on other cars stopping in order to detect where the animals are, because I can't keep my eyes on the road and everywhere else all at the same time. But saw this guy not too far away. Got the car ready just in case. Gotta move quick. So close. So we got some zebras over here. Actually seeing more animals today already than I thought I would. So I already consider the day a success here at Kruger National Park. These are buzzards like I've never seen before. These things are huge. Props to this Infiniti for doing a little bit of off-roading, going uphill here, just like a Toyota Hilux. So I've got my little tripod fixed to the rear view mirror, so I can take some video hands-free. Saw a whole bunch of little impala back there trotting across the road. That was pretty cool, and I was at a lookout point there a few minutes ago. So far seeing a fair bit of wildlife. Had the rhino, which was really cool. Still yet to see a lion or an elephant today. There was one group that said they saw an elephant on a rock further away, and then it kind of disappeared just before I got there. But so far doing pretty well with the Infiniti. It's done me well getting up the hills and over the bumps and everything. So still got about 5 hours before I have to be out of the park. Not too sure whether or not I'll sign up for the night safari drive thing. It's a little bit tricky to pick up on, but that is a very large type of antelope. I think we saw them the other day. It's not moving at all. You can see the stripes on his body. Something's going on up ahead. I hope I can find out what it is. Found out it was a leopard that was spotted across the river over there, and they've kind of lost sight of it. So I don't know if I'm going to sit here trying to find it. It's a little bit further away, so I'll just continue on. I think those might be some hippos over there, but I can't be sure. I'll try and drive around and get a better look. There's a bridge just up ahead that crosses the river. Yeah, those definitely are hippos, not rocks. I'll see if we can get a better view. Not the greatest view through the guardrail, but there's a hippo on that side and several hippos over there on that side. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. And we've got a tree full of baboons, I think. Quite a few of them in there. Might be hard to see on the video, but they're there for sure. This one here was definitely hard to miss. It's the first giraffe I've ever spotted in the wild, and I was given a tip that there is about 14 lions just up ahead on the left side of the road. So I'm going to keep going and see if I can't see some of those lions. There's the buffalo with a couple zebras in the background. Saw one of those yesterday, but didn't get it on video. I think I'm close to the lions. Holy smokers. And I thought I couldn't do a game drive with the Infinity, but I guessed wrong. There's a whole bunch of lions there. Haven't even counted. They look like they're just chilling out. They've been here for a while, so there's the shot. Just heard some yips off in the distance from maybe an impala or something like that, and now that got the lions interested, so they're all getting up. Maybe we'll get to see something happen. We've got a small impala over here that just ran by, and I think he's being chased after by the lions. So we might actually get to see some real action. They're circling around, planning their attack. Can't see him now, but it's just behind that bush over there. The last of the lions just walked past on our little trail there, so I think they're heading back in the direction that I came from. So I'm gonna get out of here and see where they're headed. I thought the lions had gone away, but actually they're still hanging around. You can see at my window, there's a couple just down there right behind me. And I'm kind of blocked in here by all the other cars. So there's a car behind me, big truck in front of me, so I can't go anywhere. So just watch the lions for now. I really don't think those people realize there's a lion right behind them. Yeeks. I'd be moving if I were them. Back in between all those cars is where I just came from a couple minutes ago, so I'm glad I got out. I'm on the road now, but it looks like they're moving towards my direction, so we'll see what happens here as they get closer. I don't know what that guy in the white SUV is trying to do, but he just backed up like basically only a few feet away from one of the lions on the other side. If I were him, I'd get out of there. Okay, now I'm the guy getting real close to the lion. I'm not gonna get in his way. I'm gonna let him go. He wants to cross the road. So that's where I think that impala went. This is the lead guy. This is what I would call a roadblock. Some animals on the right side of the road that I think they're keeping an eye on, so I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. So that was quite a bit of excitement there for a few minutes. I can't believe some of those other people weren't giving the lions more space. Yeah, the one guy seemed like he was in a hurry to get to his campsite. He's like, oh, I have to go through. I just go around. I come here so many times a year. Oh, check this out. Giraffe over there. I don't know if you can see that. Probably the same guy I saw earlier. So it is getting late though. It's about 2:45, and I still got a long ways to go to get back to the entrance. So I better start heading back there now, and then work out where I'm going to be staying tonight. Probably in Hazy View. I looked up a couple places earlier, so one of those should be all right. Didn't get footage of it earlier when I saw a couple warthogs, but there's one just by the side of the road. So I think I've seen quite a bit today. I'm quite satisfied with my trip to Kruger, and the next few days should be more sightseeing. And I was just driving along thinking I've had a really good day and I haven't even seen any elephants. I was quite satisfied with that, and then all of a sudden out of the corner of my eye spotted several off to the left. So it's kind of hard to see here, but yeah, there's probably maybe a dozen of them altogether. So let's see what happens here. Aw, mother and baby. It's a bit of a distance away, but I spotted another hippo. So all in all, a pretty successful day. I won't complain if I don't see any leopards or cheetahs, but who knows what'll happen on the way out. I've only got about an hour and a half to get out of the park before dark, so I hope I make it. Ran into some even more elephants, so got this guy over here and someone in the background, and then on the other side of the bridge, that guy, and several more over there. So can't take too much time here, otherwise they'll lock the gates and I'll be in here with all the animals, so I better keep going. Way more elephants. I was taking some pictures and they were getting too close from all angles. They were in front of me, behind me, on either side, so I wanted to get out of the way before I took a video. So a whole bunch of them there. Pretty decent size herd of wildebeest down there, but there's a bunch of baboons up on the road as well, so I don't want to stay here too long. Plus I don't have too much time to get to the park gate. So I've secured a place to sleep for tonight. I'm gonna stay in a tent at the Backpackers that's just outside of town, so should be a lot of fun. They'll have a communal kitchen and everything that I can use, so I just picked up some groceries for the next few days. So it wasn't too hard to find the place. Here's my tent where I'll be staying the night, and I still gotta find where the kitchen is. And there it is, my tent. Looks like it's gonna be quite comfortable for the night.